There is a kind of exhaustion that doesn't settle in the muscles or even in the mind. It settles deeper in the feeling that no matter what you do, you still aren't enough. As if something in you is always slightly wrong, slightly off, slightly inadequate. And so you begin to live as though your entire existence is a long exam you keep failing. Today, we are going to look directly at that exhaustion. And more importantly, we are going to look at the one who is tired and the one who isn't. Somewhere in your life, you accepted a seemingly logical but deeply false idea. I must improve myself to deserve peace. And from that moment, the chase began. Self-adjustment, self-correction, self-judgment. But think about this. If you were truly as flawed as you believe, how is it that there is a quiet part of you that longs for peace? Our culture worships improvement. Be more productive. Be more spiritual. Be more valuable. And you try earnestly to reach that standard. But the pursuit becomes a prison, because the moment you approach enough, the standard shifts again. Always a little higher, always a little out of reach. And so you confuse personal growth with a never-ending struggle. When you look through the mirror of thought, something always seems missing. The mind compares, measures, criticizes. It whispers, "You should be somewhere else by now, with a different life and a better version of yourself." But notice this, that voice did not exist when you were a child. Someone planted it. You only inherited it. Before you even knew who you were, others were already telling you who to become. Be stronger, be quieter, be nicer, be perfect. So you tried to fit into a mold that was never designed for you. The sense of "I am not enough" is a costume you were given, not a truth you were born with. We live in a society that thrives on convincing you that you are incomplete, that something is missing, that you must become someone. But if an entire culture feels broken, is it truly broken, or simply conditioned to believe it is? The most transformative teaching in life does not ask you to improve yourself. It asks you to observe yourself. Awareness doesn't say change, it says look. Because the moment you truly see what you are, without interference or judgment, you discover something astonishing. You don't need fixing. you need awakening. Most of what you call me is a patchwork of old opinions, expectations, and inherited beliefs. But beneath all of that is something immense, quiet, and untouched. And that underlying presence has never been broken. Imagine looking at yourself the way nature looks at its own creations, without judgment, without hurry, without conditions. Your life would feel completely different. Most of your suffering does not come from what you are, but from how you look at yourself. If you close your eyes now and feel the aliveness in your body, your breathing, your presence, the simple sense of I am, notice how untouched it is. It isn't damaged, it isn't lacking, it doesn't need approval. That pure sense of being is already enough. What you are at your core does not need polishing. Light doesn't need to shine better. The ocean doesn't need permission to be itself. Your true nature does not need validation. Only your personality does. Every thought that tells you you are not enough contains fear. Fear of rejection, fear of inadequacy, fear of not belonging. But here is the deeper truth. You did not come here to fit in. You came here to exist. The mind believes its job is to identify flaws. It lists what must be improved, corrected, eliminated. But the mind is not evil. It's simply programmed for survival, not for awakening. And awakening is your task now. The ego always says, I will be enough when I succeed, when I heal, when I improve, when I become more spiritual. But when is a mirage. The peace you seek does not come later, it comes now. Release this idea that you are an unfinished project. You are not a piece of furniture being assembled, nor a broken object awaiting repair. You are living presence, already complete, already whole. The project was never you, only your story. Every time you compare yourself, you wound yourself. Comparison measures you against an image of someone who is also pretending. It destroys authenticity. You cannot compare the sky to the ocean. You cannot compare yourself to anyone. Trying to be someone else is the most silent form of suffering. It feels like living life with a mask too tight. The true liberation begins when you whisper, I'm ready to be who I am. There is a kind of effort that drains the spirit, the effort to be acceptable, to never disappoint, to always be enough. But when you stop that effort, you don't become less, you become real. you return to yourself. Life only asks one thing of you, that you are here, not perfect, not impressive, not admirable, just present. Imperfection belongs to form. Wholeness belongs to being. Your thoughts speak loudly, but they do not speak truth. They are echoes from the past, old recordings, outdated programs. The awareness watching those thoughts, that is the real you. You think you stand apart from life, as a separate individual struggling on your own, but you are inseparable from existence. What you breathe, breathes you. What you feel, feels you. You have never been alone, only asleep to your oneness. Look at nature. No tree is a mistake. No river is flawed. No mountain is defective. Life expresses itself exactly as it must. You are part of that same expression, not a deviation from it. No one else has your voice, your inner landscape, your way of seeing life. This is not random, it is expression. Existence chose to appear as you, once in all of time. There comes a moment in life when you can no longer run from yourself. You turn inward, you return, and you meet the presence that was always there, waiting, silent, whole. You were never broken, only unaware. Even your pain is a doorway, an invitation, a crack through which awakening enters, not to make you different, but to show you that you were enough, even in the moments you felt unworthy. Freedom does not come when your life becomes perfect. It comes when you stop demanding perfection. Freedom begins the moment you allow yourself to simply exist. Beneath the noise of thought, there is a silence, deep, spacious, unbroken. That silence is your true nature. It requires no improvement. It only requires recognition. The sky does not judge the clouds. The ocean does not judge the waves. Life does not judge you. Only the conditioned mind does. And the mind is capable of learning to rest. When you stop battling your own being, you begin to move with life instead of against it. Everything becomes clearer, gentler, more natural. You stop being the barrier and become the flow. Here is the most beautiful paradox. The moment you stop trying to be enough, you realize you always were. Effort dissolves, striving fades, and peace enters quietly, like light at dawn. Self-acceptance is not resignation. It is the end of the inner war. It is the recognition, I am as I am. And that is enough. From that acceptance, true transformation unfolds naturally, without force. The world taught you to prove yourself, to earn your worth, to justify your existence. But you have nothing to prove, not to the world, not to others, not even to yourself. Being does not require credentials. After a lifetime of striving, there comes a day when you allow yourself to rest in your presence, in your existence, in the quiet truth that you are enough. That rest is awakening. You are awareness. You are spaciousness. You are the silent witness of every thought, every emotion. And that awareness has never been damaged, never been unworthy, never needed improvement, only remembrance. And so we return to the beginning, to the truth hidden beneath all illusion. There was never anything wrong with you. You were never a defective version of life. You were never meant to earn your worth. From your first breath to this very moment, you have been exactly as existence intended, a mystery in motion, a one-time expression of the universe, a whole and complete being playing in the field of form. And that is more than enough.